All right, I'm going to teach you how to become a Stoic philosopher in 5 minutes. So, look, Stoicism, it's a really simple philosophy. There's not that much to it. I've read these three books. I mean, obviously, there is a lot to it. There's a lot to every philosophy, there's a lot to everything, but it can really be distilled down to really simple stuff. So, look, if you're going to go with one book for Stoicism, I know Meditations is the most popular one, but I would really recommend Discourses by Epictetus. That's like the most complete Stoicism, like uh, tutorial, I guess. You know, but basically, Stoicism is all about like focusing on what you can control and then discarding everything else. You know, and in Discourses by Epictetus, he basically says that like everything except your own judgments are outside of your control. You know, that even goes as far as like your body is outside of your control, because you can't like control if other people do stuff to your body. You know, all you can control is how you react to things, like how you perceive things. You know, and it may sound really simple, but you can take this like so many different ways. Because look, once that you realize that all that you can control is basically just your judgments, then like the whole world opens up to you, because you gain this level of self-awareness where it's like, okay, this thing that's happening is not bad, I'm only judging it to be bad. And that's why a lot of people kind of confuse stoicism with sociopathy, because they think like, oh, you're emotionless. Like, no, you're not emotionless. You know, it's just that you choose not to react to the bad things. You know, you choose to only react to the good things. You know, um, and there are like a lot of little key tidbits um, in these like books that are really good. So, for example, on the shortness of life, Seneca basically says that like people waste their life away. Like people waste it away. You know, they waste it away doing their job. They waste it away worrying about like stuff they shouldn't be worrying about. They waste their life away in so many things. And so the way to not waste your life is to read stuff like this. You know, the example that he uses is to read like Aristotle and Socrates and all that. You know, but he says like, what better life could you have than to have like your best friends, like your companions, literally be some of the wisest men to ever live. And so that is kind of what we're doing here. That's kind of what you're doing, because you're watching a video on like what Seneca thought, what Epictetus thought, what Marcus Aurelius thought. These are some of the wisest men to ever like step on this planet, you know? So that is kind of what we're doing, is uh we're trying to live a good life, you know? And the best way to live our life, according to Seneca, is to listen to wise men, you know, have them in your corner, you know? So yeah, that's really what Stoicism can be distilled down to, is like a guide on how to live, you know? Because if you walk around being bothered by everything, then like, and constantly complaining about stuff, you're not going to live a very good life, you know? But if you have like a core set of principles or beliefs, you know, like Marcus Aurelius, like in the first book, he goes all throughout like the beliefs that like his stepfather put into him and that all his teachers put into him. And so if you have like your core set of principles, like this is what makes me a good person, and then you stick to that, and then you disregard everything else, and you focus on only what you can control, and then you're basically a Stoic philosopher. But there's the last point from Discourses, is you have to apply it. You know, like it's one thing to like get up on a stage, kind of like I'm doing, and just talk about philosophy, but it's another thing to live it. You know, like you're not a philosopher if you just read the books. You're a philosopher if you actually live it and you apply it to your life. You know, you want to lead by example. So that's the 5 minutes. That's the video right there. That's how to become a Stoic philosopher. Have a good one.